Hi, boys and girls. I know you've done some work with fractions, so I wanted to give you a couple of word problems where we're dealing with fractions in kind of a real life problem or a situation. And some of you already do this, and you don't even realize you're using fractions. So let's look at the first problem, and then we'll take it apart and we'll solve it. And I know some of you are going to get ahead of me and probably solve it way before I do. So here we go. Adam and his family, which are Adam, Mom, Dad, and Daniel, so 4 people, share a large pizza that has 12 slices. They each eat 1/4 of the pizza. How many slices does Adam eat? Okay, so we can use like a version of a number line to solve this problem. I'm just going to just draw out a full sort of a rectangle here. Let's pretend that, this is the entire pizza here. Let's say that that would be, 12 slices. I know that there are 12. And another important word here is that they're sharing it. So we're going to assume that everyone gets the same amount. Now we have our fraction here, which is 1/4. So we should know from our work last week that 1/4 looks like 1 over 4. Okay, and what the 4 means is how many parts are in all of it. So that means that in the whole there are 4 parts. So I'm going to divide this into 4 equal parts. So I'm going to put a piece down the middle here. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so I've got my 4 parts, and now how many slices do they each eat? Well, if they each get 1/4, I'm going to put the 12 slices into each person here. So there's 1 slice, 2 slice, 3 slice, and 4 slices. I'm just going to put an A here for Adam, Daniel, Mom, and we'll just put Dad here. I can spell out Dad, just so that we have 2 D's. And I'm going to keep going. So 4 slices, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 slices. Okay, so there are my 12 slices. I'm going to stop right there because I've got every slice. And because I've divided this whole piece here into 4 sections or quarters, I know that he has had 3 pieces. So if you want to see it, maybe you're sitting there going, why didn't he make a pizza? Well, I could do that. I could make a pizza. Oh, I was just thinking I was doing a great circle there until that little hiccup there. And if I divide it into fourths, I would go like this. So there's half, and fourths would be, somewhat through the middle here. Okay, but some of you might look at that and go, okay, well then Adam only gets 1 piece. But really what we're saying is out of the whole being all 12 pieces, how many does Adam get? So if I wanted to do it this way, let me just throw Dad up here. I could do the same thing. I could divide the pizza and say, okay, so Adam is going to get 1 slice, and 1 slice, and 1 slice. And I could keep going around. I could use tallies if I wanted to. I'm trying to do little pizza triangles here. Okay, and I would just work my way around, and I could go about it this way as well. Okay, and then same thing, you would find out that in the end, both answers are the same, and that they're each eating 3 pieces, pardon me, but we know that we're focusing on Adam here, so Adam eats 3 slices. Okay, so there's an example again of sort of doing a whole bar of 12 slices, dividing that bar into the number of fractional parts that we need. We needed fourths, right? And then splitting up the pizza accordingly. Let's go to another problem. I'm just going to slide to the right here. And in this problem, Shaza has a candy bracelet. You know those bracelets that are on the elastics with the little delicious hard candies on them? It has 24 candies on it. She divides the candies into thirds to share with, I should just say, to share with Faith and Alyssa. How many candies will they each receive? So she shares them. How many candies will they each receive? So let's just go to the pen here, make it a little bit thicker. Now, we've got 24. So there's our number of candies, okay, 24 candies. And here's our action. So she's going to divide it into thirds, all right? So we have thirds. We should know what 1/3 looks like. Maybe you can sort of shout it out there. Tell me what number goes on top. If it's a third, 1. And on the bottom, that's right, 3. So we're going to have, that's a third, so she's going to take it and divide it into 3 pieces because thirds means that there's 3 parts to the whole. So we're taking these 24 candies, these 24 candies, and she's going to divide them into 3 parts. So if I just took my pen here and I just divided it into 3 parts, something like that, now I can put my candies into each part. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So whether we name that Shaza, and we can name this section here for Faith, and this section of candies here for Alyssa. Add them up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we know that each girl, in this case, is going to receive 8 candies. And the question says, how many will they each receive? So they will each receive 8 candies. Okay, so I'm taking the whole number. If I have 24, and because I'm breaking it down into thirds, in this case I'm going to chop it into 3 parts because I know I'm dividing it into thirds, and then each part has to be the same because those are those fractional pieces. All right, I hope this helps you boys and girls with some of your practice work today. You notice when I'm solving here, I'm drawing a picture. So if you're working off the computer, please make sure you have a piece of paper on the side or a Post-it note and a pencil and do the math. Make your math active. Don't just look and guess. Make it active.